Yes, you lovely lot. We have got another day in the life of a UK eBay reseller today. And we've got a few jobs to do. We've got these to paint. They are just bits of ply. They're going to essentially go onto that table there, and they're going to be our little backdrop for our eBay pictures, which is quite cool. But yeah, they're a bit grubby. As you can see, they've been in the shed for about a fucking year. So yeah, I'm going to paint them white so they look a bit smarter, and then use it as the backdrop, which should look quite cool. And then other than that, for today, we've got some listing to do. Obviously, these are on unlisted shelves here. Try and get through as much of that as possible. I believe we've got some more stuff to do. I've made myself a little list. Lovely stuff. So I've just finished off painting the two boards. Obviously got to wait for them to dry, but yeah, they're looking decent. So hopefully they dry up to look nice, and then that'll be sorted. So I can then start getting some stuff listed. In the meanwhile, out in the middle bit, I've got some jeans shorts that I need to list on eBay. So I'm going to go quickly list them up. There's about 10 to 15, I think I've got a list. All Levi's, which is pretty cool. So yeah, going to go list them now, and then we'll get on with someone else, and hopefully these are dried in the next couple of hours so I can sort that out. Right then, spin it that way. Right then, some time has passed now. It is around 12:20 now. I've managed to get quite a few jeans and jean shorts listed. Whilst I was doing that, one pair actually sold, which is pretty cool. And as for the photo shoot area, that's still wet, so that's not ideal. But hopefully today at some point that will be dry enough to at least move it around. But yeah, we're getting there. We've obviously got was it 4 more pairs to list, and then I'm done with the jeans. And then I've got to try and make a makeshift area I can start listing some other items on, because obviously that new photo shoot area isn't going to be ready, which sucks, but it is what it is. Right, so just to show you, I've obviously sold a pair of shorts, like I just said. So how I actually store my jeans is in these little boxes here, because I can wrap them up, roll them up, and they store really neatly. But obviously they all look the same, which is a problem. So what I do personally is I actually label each individual pair of jeans. So for example, these Carhartt shorts got a little tag on them, 54. So I can quickly go into the description of my eBay listing, look at the number, and I know exactly where it'll be. So I can find it like that. I haven't got to search around, what size are these, because they're obviously all blue. It's like great. Let's look for half an hour, because that's fun. But yeah, this makes it nice and easy. So a nice little tip there. So the pair I've just sold are number 47. So if I move this out the way, so as you can see on there, Levi's 33 to 48. So they will be in this box. And then yeah, like that, I found it like that. I don't have to search all the way through the boxes until I find them, which makes life a lot easier. Just to show you how neatly they do actually pile up in here, as you can see, that makes life a lot easier. So yeah, number 47, those there, lovely stuff. Yeah, that's enough of that. Now I've got to list up those last 4 pairs of jeans, and we are good to go. Right, we're getting there. I've just listed up the last around, I think it's 6 pairs of Levi's shorts, so they're all up now, which is awesome. I've obviously got some bits and bobs to list, but the paint from earlier still hasn't dried, obviously. So I've just made a little makeshift photo shoot area beyond there. It's not ideal, but it'll do for the little stuff, I guess. Again, not ideal, but yeah, we're getting there. So I'm going to list up some stuff onto the eBay now. Yeah, so basically this hasn't dried yet, obviously, but just from the look of that, I think it's going to look quite cool with the white backdrop for the eBay. So pretty happy with that. But for now, I'm just going to list up, take some stuff off of here. Maybe the games might be quite a good idea, because it won't matter what the background looks like really with those. Right, so I've just set up somewhat of a little photo booth area. I've got my little light set up. Yeah, it's a bit of a makeshift setup, which isn't ideal, but it'll do for a couple of the smaller bits. Right, just listed up a few bits. I'll just go through that now so you guys can see what has just been listed. yeah, so we've listed up these 3 pretty cool sort of coffee storage pots, coffee, sugar and tea. Pretty cool, only cost me I think 50p each at a car boot last year, so pretty good. £9.99 they've gone up for. These little action figures, DC collectibles, Power Girl and Firestorm there. Pretty cool again. I think £15 they were listed up for. These K-Swiss shoes that I found in a charity shop last week. They've gone up for 45 quid. They're like new. Really impressed with them. £7.50 I believe I paid for those. Pretty good. These Friends Central Perk cups, got 2 of them. Put them up as a bundle. I've actually got another set of these as well, so I put them up as a multiple listing. Can't remember how much. I think it was £9.99 I put these up for, plus the postage. That's pretty good. And then obviously this one I found last week in a charity shop for £2. That has now gone up, I believe, for £12, £10, something like that. So yeah, a nice little flip there, Disney store. And then obviously this alarm clock I also found last week in a charity shop. £5 I paid for that. It's gone up for £25 I believe I put it up for. And then we got these 2 action figures here, obviously the Hulk and Spider-Man. Pretty cool. I think I've put these up for £17, bundled them up. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'll get that for them, but yeah, you know, I might take an offer on them or lower the price eventually, but that's what eBay suggested to put them up for when I was looking. So yeah, pretty cool. Last but not least, this Frozen alarm clock, not alarm clock, sorry, wall clock. Yeah, pretty cool bit of kit. Nothing special though. I think £9.99 with free postage, so only a few quid made on that one, but still pretty cool. Yeah, so nothing crazy in that flip. Probably the best one was the shoes there. The K-Swiss shoes from about £7.50 to 45 quid, which is pretty cool just from a charity shop. Yeah, like I said, they are brand new pretty much, so obviously listed them slightly higher than maybe I could have if they weren't, but yeah, still pretty decent flip. Happy with that. I'm now going to go and sort of try and sort them out into an area in the storage room and obviously get some more stuff to list because the night's still young, baby. Just got another bundle done and all listed. Let's walk through it just really quickly. Obviously this Pixar toy, brand new. Got 2 of these the other day in Home Bargains, £5 each. Probably going to make about £5 on them. £5 on them each. This old mug picked up the other day in a charity shop. Pretty cool. There's quite a few on eBay, but took the chance. Only a couple quid to be made in that mug, but again, it's money. Picked these up a little while ago in Tesco's, I believe it was, with my club card. Got a bit of a discount on them. Again, only a few quid each. I got 3 of them. Only a few quid each to be made on those, but again, it's money. I picked those up like at least 6 months ago, so I finally got around to listing those. Eel mug, again, picked this up the other day in a charity shop. Gonna make about £5 on that, I think, which is pretty cool. And last but not least, I picked all of these little guys up at a charity shop for a couple quid each. I've bundled up the dog sets, these 3 here, bundled those up, and I've listed these individually. And I think about £2 each, so what's that? Let's say £15 for the lot. I think I'm going to make about £10 to £15 on them. So again, not ideal, but it's money at the end of the day, and they're quite cool to make the eBay page look quite good. So yeah, decent little margins there. On to the next bundle, pretty much. Just going to keep on doing this until, yeah, going to carry on listing until I get bored, basically. Not that I'm not bored, but yeah, it gets a bit tedious after a while, but I'm just going to keep on going, plodding on and see how much we can get done today. Also, just forgot, I did have another thing I was listing. Was these, that's it, I'll get switch camera on, but it's a load of what do you call it, ornaments. Loads of owl ornaments. They don't owe me anything. I bought shitloads of them for about £5 last year, and a lot of them have already sold, but I'm just listing up what's left. It's quite cool. There's some candle ones, like the candle ones like that. There's also this candle, which is really cool. Right, so the proper photo shoot area I painted earlier is just about dry enough, so I've managed to move it to where it should be. I'm going to give it a quick second coat just because it looks a bit patchy. But yeah, it's looking quite cool. Deal. Yeah, we'll give that a second coat and hopefully it will tidy it up a little bit, and then we will get on with some more listing. Be nice to have a little bit of break from the listing as well, because anyone who knows about listing knows it's absolutely boring. But yeah, we'll give that a second coat and then we'll get on with some more listing. I just gave that a second coat. It's looking a lot better now. Hopefully it dries up well. If not, it'll be a third job for a third coat, but that'll be for tomorrow now. So I'm wrapping up here today. I've also got about 30 to 40 listings listed today onto eBay, which is really cool. Everything's been packed away pretty much. This is what my eBay storage space is looking like now. Got my toys on this rack here, / Nerf guns down the bottom there. And video games, la la la. I've just realised, I thought I had like loads of stock. I've just realised that like up in this new space, because it's so much bigger than where I was, I've actually not got hardly anything. Like this rack is pretty, it's not empty, but I could put this somewhere else and it would be empty. Same with these middle racks. Like I've got nothing in comparison to the space up here, which is really awesome because it gives me so much room to actually grow into, which is really cool. And we're also kind of getting through all this sort of stuff, the unlisted. It takes a while to actually get it all listed, so it's not like it'll be done tomorrow type of thing, but within a week, 2 weeks, it will be listed, which is really cool. And I'll still, once that's listed, I'll still have loads of room left in the storage space to keep on getting new stock in and keep recycling it and keep stuff fresh. So yeah, it's just surprising when you're in a small space. You think, okay, now I've got a lot of stock here, and then you move it and you put it in a new space, a bigger space, and you're like, oh, I actually haven't got as much as I maybe thought, which is always, you know, a good thing, I suppose, having more space. It's the name of the game really when you're doing eBay. It's having the room for it all. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, to be honest with you, especially when car boot season comes out. Like, I was good last year. This year it's going to be absolutely mental. I'm just going to be picking everything up pretty much. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's pretty much me done for today. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from this video. If not, you know, too late now, isn't it? You've already watched it, so nice one. Cheers, guys.